Hey everybody, Maria here with Fourth Dimension Tarot. Welcome. Doing a generic reading for the collective. If you found me, welcome. A generic reading is whatever comes out. If you found me and you resonate with this reading, let me know. That was turned inside out in the deck, so I'm taking it. What does the collective need to know? Somebody's sitting in contemplation. They're going through kind of mental warfare with anxiety, back and forth, doubt, fear of failure, fear of rejection, self-sabotage, some anxiety. The Five of Swords partnered with the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, with the Three of Wands. Yeah. So this energy, I get this is a masculine. Masculine energy could also be a female, but they're sitting in their masculinity. But somebody is looking at the history, third-party situations possibly in the past, as well as investments, and going forward with what they want. And somebody's trying to get inspiration. Somebody has an inspiration for a new process, new idea, expansion. I feel like this is romantic, possibly a new endeavor as well. So it could be financial, could be a new idea that they're launching, they're proposing to somebody. I have the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. Somebody's walking forward in the space of making a direction, moving forward in the direction. So the Three of Wands partnered with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles is the look back to determine if what they've created or what they want to create is valuable, as well as what they have created, whether it be a past relationship, is also worth investing in. I do believe there might have been a third party with the Three of Pentacles. Not for everybody, but it's really a team effort, and they're wanting to explore this, I feel, with you. You'd be the recipient of this conversation. I do feel somebody is being influenced right now, and the influence is negative. So whatever this person is making a decision on to come forward and talk to you about, the negative impact of whatever they chose or what situation they're in, could be work as well, they're unhappy with. It's very much Eight of Cups to Nine of Cups. I'm walking away from, the most you can get in tarot independently is 9, right? And I get the sense that this person's walking away from 8 in pursuit of the 9. So whether it be a relationship or a job or both, could be an endeavor. Somebody's just made like this. I kind of get a lot of downloads, so forgive me, but the super new moon was a wake-up call, a revelation for several of our collective to decide, what do I want? What am I releasing and what am I going for? This is residual energy of making those choices and movement forward to the next chapter. This is I should see fools coming up in your readings from going forward. Tell me about this Chariot and this King of Pentacles. Tell me about this Chariot and this King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Woohoo! Did I not just? I love tarot, man. So the Eight of Cups is walking away, taking the strength, having the strength to walk away from something in pursuit of offering their cup to something else, whether it be a job, whether it be a new romantic relationship. I have a lot of signs out. It could be an Aquarius, Taurus, a Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, any water sign, actually, Pisces, Scorpio. It can also mean, more Taurus. So I have pretty much all the elements out. The concern I have about this is what they're walking away from was a long-term relationship, whether it be work, commitment, in pursuit of what makes them happy. This is sadness. This is releasing something, but not out of anger. This is really out of just determination of putting themselves first to decide what they want. This is a really good person, or a really good position and a really good team, depending on who you are and what you're going through, how this resonates with you. But this person had to make a judgment call based on, what do I want and why I'm going to go after it? What am I going to invest in? What's worth investing in? What suits my highest good? What's the best for me? And this is hard for this person because there's a history here. And this person didn't really do anything wrong. It's just that they outgrew this relationship, whether it be work, it quit producing the things that will feed this person. So it's really out of comfort they're staying, or like loyalty maybe. And so I feel like whoever's making this choice to come forward and have this conversation with you is making this decision, and it's not an easy one because they have stability there. They have a long-standing history. It could be a marriage. It could be a long-standing partner. And I feel like they're making a choice to walk away from this for something that they want, and they're going to come forward and have this conversation. The world is completely closing a chapter, right? And we're taking all the skills, all the lessons learned and applying them, but the closing of the world is, I'm moving in a different direction, right? And so right there with the world and the Five of Pentacles is somebody may be feeling the pinch of walking away from this relationship. I feel it's a financial pinch. Somebody's putting themselves out there as, I need to leave this because the cost of being in this relationship is costing me more financially, emotionally, spiritually, than just being on my own. Or if it's a job, I'd rather quit the job because of the toxicity at the workplace versus not having a job to jump into. It's a risk, right? So that's kind of the vibe. And I feel like there's a reward that's going to come from the world for having endured this. This is good positive karma for this person. I also feel there's insecure, there's hardship, there's financial poverty. It's also sad and possibly concern of whoever that's going to come and talk to you may share these problems with you, but it's also fear that you aren't going to accept them. This person's going to risk it regardless because they walked away. They're risking walking away from 8 of Cups in pursuit of 9 and offering a cup. They're like, this is caution to the wind. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords, making rough waters calm. It's several meanings in tarot. It means exiting a situation and in pursuit of peace and happiness. So whether they're coming back to you, if this is a repeat relationship or person, friend, family member to amend, or if this is somebody who is coming to tell you that they're going to go back to an old job because their old job is better than the new one. Milk and honey didn't exist. It was an illusion. And same with a relationship. They left what they thought was an 8 of Cups. I feel like your situation in pursuit of the 9. A handful. Several of you just need to be awake to know that this person isn't a bad person either. So if you're dealing with somebody you don't want to talk to, this isn't your reading. This is somebody that made a choice based on security, greed, possibly in the past, false security, I should say. What suited them in the moment, but then this person elevated. This person kind of woke up and worked on themselves, clearly, right here. And now whatever they're in isn't suiting them anymore. In fact, it's harboring them. That's why it's uncomfortable. It's like wearing shoes that are too tight, right? Like, I need new shoes. There's only so many times you can say that without just going and getting the shoes before the blisters start becoming calluses, you know? And that's where this person's at. Tell me about this world and the 5 of Pentacles, please. Give me more words defining that. What can the collective expect? Yeah. Be careful. There's a handful of them that are going to come back and share that they were either in a third-party entity with somebody that was evil-minded, a thief. Now they want to come and tell you the truth about wanting to give more of this. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands in the reverse. They were careless in the past. They didn't consider your feelings. And they left for somebody, I feel, that lied to them. This one's hidden. I'm going to take that. That's a hidden energy. Where it flips out for me as a reader and it comes back in without showing its face, it's hidden energy. They expect to have a conversation with you, Queen of Swords. I'm being told you're supposed to, and this is their energy too. You both match each other. They want to have a conversation about what went down. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is now able to give more than what they want. At least that's what they're claiming. They feel like this is justice because maybe this was for a small amount of you. The interruption of your relationship from the past was this third party that is now out of the picture. Handful of you, hidden energy, Knight of Pentacles. They want a long-standing relationship. This is possibly also a long-standing relationship between you and them, is what got interrupted. But it's also, this person is trying to be responsible, methodical, be conservative. I don't think they want you to consider this as a flash in the pan, which is why the Knight of Wands is in the reverse. I don't think they that they really want to show you anything that will trigger you back to being angry. They expect you to have a blunt, honest, logical conversation. This is very left brain, no, not a lot of emotion. That's what they're anticipating. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords with the Queen of Swords. Still dealing with that cold. I have taken allergy meds, everything, so excuse me. Yeah, the Magician. This is what I feel like either both of you have manifested, they have manifested. So I love this card, and I'm going to do a tutorial actually so people understand a little bit more about tarot. So in the Magician, they have one arm up to the sky and one arm down. So as above, so below. So they're calling the divine through and trying to manifest wishes to the 3D. And this is what this person is doing. I think they're using, you know, their self-confidence, but they have all the skills and the tools they need. Their fear is what has stopped them this whole time. I think historically it might have been pride, but now it's just fear. Now it's just fear. I don't think this person is coming to you with a lot of pride. In fact, they recognize that everything that you said to them when you left them came to fruition. And they want to share this about, yeah, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Love it. It means that they're having a revelation. They're now free to have a conversation. They're going to come up and be honest with you. They're going to tell you about the arguments and the concern. I also feel a lot of them receive some counsel. And, you know, whether it be, maybe they got negative counsel and that was an interruption, the wrong counsel. I have the Page of Swords in the reverse. I have the Four of Swords in the upright and the Nine of Swords. Lots of left brain stuff. So it's a lot of fear, right? Anguish, anxiety. They've been sitting in a space of meditation for a while, wondering if they should come forward and talk to you. This is what is required. I feel like in this space, they got a pretty good clarity of their actions prior and how it hurt you. And as they went through their crap storm with this situation, this brought to light that you two have mirrored each other in a lot. So everything that you felt when this declined and closed, they're now feeling from the separation. They had felt. I don't think they're in any state of hardship or they're healing from whatever they walked away from, unfulfilled dreams, etc. Whether it be, again, a job or a relationship. But they're going to come talk to you. They expect you to be defensive. They expect you to not accept them. They're going to tell you about there was gossip in this situation for several of you. Several of you block this person. Several of you don't have anything. You don't have anything to say to this person. The nine of anxiety is pretty much, the Nine of Swords is the highest level of anxiety. Can't sleep, can't eat, interrupted sleep. And it's I'm captive in these thoughts. I can't escape the loop-de-loop of concern that I have with the history that I did to you. And I have even more concern that you won't even accept my amends. This person may write a letter. This person may call you. This person may try to schedule a coffee or lunch with you. This person just wants to set it right regardless. And I don't know, maybe it is just the full moon, but I feel like this seems to be a reading or a theme for a lot of the signs that I've already spoken about. But this is the ability to not go into 2025 with baggage. They want to clean it all up in the next month. All their errors. They're like, they want to move forward. Yeah, 6 of Cups. They have fond memories of you. They miss you, which tells me if I have a 6 here, I kind of feel like they've gone through 1 through 5 already. And so in the 5 of Cups, with that gentleman looking in the card in the Rider-Waite deck, he's looking down at the 3 spilled cups, and right behind him are the 2 of Cups upright. Well, this person, this energy, made a decision to kick over the 3 cups. And it's not just the grief of the 3 cups, but all of the damage, all of the time, it's the remorse of wasting time, remorse of wasting resources, of hurting you, of not having intellect or wise counsel at the time to discern the correct choice in the cups, having been blind, right? And that's kind of the vibe I get, is they were unawake. They were sleeping. Thank you. So I feel like this energy has awakened to the fact that they're remorseful and sad about all of the situation, not just my, oh, woe is me, my 3 cups spilled. The person kicked them over. They're not sad about the 3 cups. They're sad about the time they wasted investing in the 3 cups that didn't bring them anything. In fact, they turned around and used cunning, deceit, lies to injure the person. So this person has consistently chose, I always say trout from a small pond. Sorry, I just like fishing analogies. Forgive me, I like fishing. Rather than go downstream and catch some walleye, right? So they've been dancing. So it's the same energy, different face, different skin suit. So this person has realized that they have invested in the wrong thing, and they're making a choice to kick those over because they feel foolish, they feel incompetent, they feel saddened by this, and just wrong choice. Bottle lemon every time, bottle lemon. And the 6 of Cups is comfort. It's warm cocoa and fuzzy warm sweaters in front of a fireplace. It's nostalgic. It makes me feel good when I think about this person and the time we spent together, right? It's erasing the conflict. It's just a soft, safe is keyword, place where this person can relax. And this is you. 8 of Cups again. Tower. What's this Tower about? Page of Cups. This is going to shock the hell out of you with the Queen of Cups. I feel the Queen of Pentacles. So this person sees you as both, I feel. I feel like they did walk away from a Queen of Pentacles. They could have possibly also walked away from a Queen of Swords who is incompetent and does nothing. Like the Queen of Swords, also 10 of Wands, dropping this burden, using their intuition to go after their 9 of Cups. There's that 8, leaving 8 to go to 9. That's the vibe I get. So whoever this person left could be an air sign. I feel a heavy Gemini, right? And could be an Aquarius. But I feel like this individual has left one thing because they left for something that was supposedly the honey, right? The milk and honey in the desert oasis, but that's exactly what it was. It's an oasis. There was no milk and honey. 0. So this person left the dream because it actually became more burdensome. So I feel like this person left to go and pursue somebody that promised them the moon, the stars, and I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm gonna do this and that and the other, only to have it reversed and have the expectation of this person, you're gonna pay the bills, you're gonna carry the weight, you're gonna perform for me. And I think this person tried, they sure did, and they just can't do it anymore because of the callus. The blisters are now becoming calluses. It's just too much. So they're gonna jump in. I feel Fool is all over this. The 5 of Swords is change, right? And it's immediate change based on uncomfortability. The swords are cutting things out, and it's like surgery. I have to get rid of it. I cannot stay in it I have to cut the cancer out. I have to get rid of the toxicity. And so that's what they're doing. And the symptoms of it is the arguing, of the fighting, the frivolous, no nonsense bickering about stuff, lying, the deceit. All of those are symptoms of just the toxicity of the relationship. Oh, I do have one. I have 2 cards, 3 cards. Yep, I have the Ace of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. This person wants to come in and have offer a new beginning. This person may have come into some money recently. This person, your person, whoever I'm reading for, has been manifesting you, I feel, into this place of opportunity. I also feel it's a new venture, so they're wanting to start something new. And the Pentacle is somebody you can trust because it's an actual commitment, where it goes wands, cups, swords, pentacles. Pentacles is the highest level of the feelings, and this person's offering an ace. Like, they're ready. This isn't a page, this is an ace. This is now requiring some balance. They do see you as their 10 of Pentacles. They definitely want a commitment, and they're asking you to make a decision. And it will require strength on your part, and possibly a period of time for you to sit in the Hermit. This person's already done this. Their concern is having a harsh truth about leaving you out in the cold to chase monetary security versus because I just feel like there's so many differences between the two of you. Whoever I'm reading for, there might be an age difference, a race different cultures, different family styles, different parenting skills, just lifestyles. I golf. I like to golf, and this might be somebody who likes to smoke weed and, skateboard. Nothing wrong with that, but, it's just unlikely pair. That's the vibe. And so that's what this feels like. But now the divine has intervened and said, hey, you guys signed you signed a contract. You did. You have the pre-empress with the King of Swords. So this left-brained air sign, it could be a Gemini you're dealing with, it could be an Aquarius, I feel is strategic, or somebody with heavy, could be an Aries, heavy placements of left brain in their mind, is they see the financial benefit. They are creating a strategy to come forward, and they're trying to logically walk through this decision. And the irony is the only way to heal this is through love. This is a soulmate card. This is somebody handing the other person their 2 of Cups in order to get to the 10, right? They made the decision to walk away, kick those 3 cups right down, and they're going to offer the 2 right here that we just read about to you in order to get to their 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And they're walking away. This is the Emperor now. This person is walking in an element of magnitude, of decision making, of being victorious. It is a divine masculine. That's what the Emperor means. And they're making a logical decision. They don't know where this is going to go. Right here, they have the swords on. They know you have a whole bunch of options. They're fearful of this. They also know, they do too. But I think the options is not, they don't want to choose options anymore. They're standing back and looking at, it's a daydream card, the 7 of Cups. So I can see us together down our timeline, walking on the beach holding hands. They're trying to manifest this. They're seeing you. They're manifesting you into their world to pull it forward. That's the 7 of Cups. It's kind of immature at sometimes because they haven't seen the whole perspective, but they're trying to. That's this energy. They're really trying to not escape, but definitely there's a little bit of an escapism to this card, is the fantasy, right? And they're trying to make their fantasy a reality. They're saying, okay, I can see it, so I'm going to manifest it. But they haven't talked to you about it, and they don't know how you're going to say or feel when they come forward with this. But yet, here they come. Their car's keys they're already on their way. The Uber's been called. They want to be victorious. The Death and Rebirth card is transformation. They're going to show you their transformation. They're going to tell you about it. They're going to talk to you about ending this cycle, this past one with you. Whether it's a human, I thought when I first started this, it was going to be a financial read because there's a heavy vibe on money. So this person is maybe a financial person, or knows how to place investments, or works in the industry, or wants to. This is somebody who has stocks, has wealth. They think like that. So where do I want to invest my time, my energy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they need somebody like-minded, I feel. I want somebody long-term. I feel like they have been making choices off their timeline. So that's the best way to put it, is if this person made a promise to you, they're recognizing the promise is unfulfilled. They need to get back on their timeline. They jumped the timeline, and they want to come and join you. This is divine timing. It's karma, positive karma, I feel. It's immediate change. It's taking a chance. It's risk. It also requires or means happiness by closing the cycle, closing and starting a new one. It's like turning the wheel of fortune in your favor for fate to work. It's luck. So somebody, I mean, this is not just a lucky break. That's how a lot of readers, including me at times, read this card. But it's also divine guide. It's divinely blessed. Somebody's being pushed out of their comfort zone. Like I always say, nudge, nudge, shove. That's kind of the vibe, is like, go and talk to this person. They want to do the cycle again. They're going to come in and have a conversation. They may actually, I feel like off these two cards with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords, with the Death card being immediate transformation and epiphany, is they might be like literally closing out this conversation with their person and have an argument, and they just decide what. And I had this reading just a smidge the last time I did a reading, and this is pretty heavy right now. So they might just get up and say, you know what, we're done here. I don't want to do this anymore. This doesn't serve me. I'm not happy. I've wasted 10 years possibly in this cycle. And I just heard something that was crazy. And I don't want to spend one more second here. That's this energy. And they literally leave like one chapter and walk into the next chapter. This person finds you very, very, very attractive, but I also get the sense that they have a codependency issue, or did, I guess, to this human, either financial security. It's better to be, it's like the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. And that's the vibe I get with these two cards. So I'd rather stick the devil and the fools. I'd rather stick with the person that I knew. Even though they're toxic, we still can dance on razor blades every single day and fight it out with the Nine of Wands, fight it out another day. But I think this person realizes this today, and that it's not serving their highest good, and they're making a choice to come in and share this information with you with the Fool card and the Hangman with the King of Wands. So they might be sitting in a space of understanding this. My goodness. The Hanged Man, the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is somebody like finally taking leadership with the King of Wands energy. Is now that I understand my strategy, I have a plan. It sounds good in my head. I've talked about it and I've gotten counsel. Like they're checking boxes. Like this is very type A person, right? And so they're checking boxes. Okay, so I've talked to my counselor or my family member or my dad or my mom or my sister or whomever they choose, consider close, and they like a best friend, whomever. So check the box. I got their counsel. Maybe all of them. I don't know. I don't feel like it. I feel like they probably only talked to one person. They're now excited, where before I think they were anxious about closing one in pursuit of the other, that step from one life to a different life, skipping this timeline. This created some anxiety for them, where now I think they're anticipation. So that Fool means I'm excited. I'm just going to jump in, not knowing where this is going to go. It's like buying a one-way ticket without a plan. That's kind of the vibe. I have a strategy of what I'm going to do. I've checked a few boxes, but I don't have any clue if this is going to go in the way that I've been manifesting. So this person sitting in the Hangman, I think they're getting a new perspective. I think they understand that this had to occur. I don't know whose story this is, but if I'm reading for you, this trauma, this possible deceit, lie, argument that this person had with you that got interrupted before it completed, the reason why you two were put together, your checklist on your timeline, your contract with this person was broken due to a third party, in my opinion. It's now completing, and this person understands they've been called to a higher level, right? Higher level of calling to come back and complete this timeline. I feel like there is a message I have for maybe a third of you. You were chosen. You chose each other to do something different in the world, to meld and create something healing. So I feel like several of you are going to make physical products that you, creams. That's several of you are in the medicinal world, doing new medicines for pain, etc. Alopecia, skin, hair, like that stuff. You know, like together. Several of you are very much into therapies, Reiki, cards. It could be a tarot reader, I'm not sure, but I feel like several of you are exploring this, and the combination of you getting together is the beginning of something beautiful. Also, That's the downloads this person's getting, and that's the vision that they're trying to see, is that they're trying to be a visionary and act on this. They historically have been conservative, excuse the noise here, but I feel like the other side of it is you're protected. You might come off as a bit suspicious of, I haven't talked to you in 2 years, 5 years, whatever. But it's also concern that this person has a history of trying to control the outcome. And I don't feel like that's this energy anymore. I think this person's released their anxiety. They're completed it. They've kind of just released it. You might be defending yourself and working on yourself. They might as well be too. Could be a water sign, like I said, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And this is leaving something for traditional values, right? I feel like the Queen of Wands is like the VP of marketing, right? They are energetic, they're directive, they have a lot of passion, they stand on their own 2 feet, and they make decisions. The energy walks in with them, it also walks out with when they leave the room. They're going to share this communication about either they're joining forces with you because you make them happy. If you're the Empress, they are going to uncover some of their hidden feelings that they've never shared, I believe, along with their future visions. This may put you in an immediate place of fear, anxiety, 8 of Swords, or they might be sitting in a space, depending on the energy and who I'm reading for. But right now they're sitting in there feeling like they're disempowered. They also feel like this might be fruitless like I keep seeing the card, nothing will come of this. So several of you might just discount this energy and say, no, thank you. With the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, this has created stress and anxiety. You are in the 9, right? So the person that was sitting in the 9 was forever sitting on this level of anxiety, can't eat, can't sleep. Now they just shared that with you, so now you're in your head. I don't think it's to a 9, but you're debating, kind of overthinking, or they might be overthinking. This might be their energy. But whatever's happening, it's an inner struggle to come forward, but they do want to have this passionate relationship with you. And this is action. So aces are beginning. It's a brand new passionate action. It might be that endeavor. So they may not even approach you about the relationship, but actually might pitch an idea to you first. For a handful of you, they might come back and tell you about it, right? They feel like this was an uncompleted story, and this is justice. You're going to get some truth, at least at the very minimum. You're going to use your intuition to set your moral compass of what you want. You're going to have, I feel you're being called to be fair and accountable, to hear this person out, but doesn't mean you have to accept anything they say. It just allows this other person to move on their merry way. Love and light, bye-bye. That's the kind of energy. Although I don't say it flippant like that when I say it, but that's kind of the energy I get off this card from a group of you. So I feel like Cancer, I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards here for you. I feel like it could be a Cancer, it could be a water sign, because I said that, but I also feel with this King of Cups and the King of Wands, Cancer is going through it. I feel like there's a move somewhere. Somebody's doing a move, leaving a house, going to a house, leaving the city, getting a new job, going overseas, in pursuit of whatever passion or thing they've created. And it's something. And and for several of you that are creating this new endeavor, it's spiritual, heavy on the spiritual. Like you're finding your purpose. This is your purpose, whatever that is. Several of these people I'm reading for, I see like playwright, right? Or poetry, or, their creative arts in words. So they might be developing, like somebody I just saw greeting card design. Swear to God. I mean, like this is some of the stuff that comes in, I swear. So digital graphics, art. Several of you guys are looking at graduating college right now, and this has been horrifically challenging for you during your last year. Several of you are in your later winter stage. Hello, I'm getting there. So I feel like you've lost hope. The older crew, hello, I'm speaking to you. You're lost hope on this person. You like, Mario, you can't be reading for me. I haven't heard this from this person in 5 years. Several of you probably longer. Don't be shocked. There's things that happen when I feel things have been threatened. I want to say been threatened, and I feel like this person's time has been threatened. They wasted, like, I'm not kidding, like a long time in a relationship that they waste it. They just can't get back. And I feel like this irritates them. Like, oh my God, I'm wasting all this time. Okay, so I'm gonna pull an oracle card here. It's called, I want to say, Spiler Messages, S-P-I-L-E-R. It looks like an L. Spiler Messages. They're pretty cool. My roommates, she said I could use them. I'm like, yeah, I like these. And she's like, you can use them. I'm like, I'm gonna. So they have pretty good graphics on the front, right? So tell me, give me an oracle card for this reading, please. What's the best and highest message for the group of folks watching? Count all of your blessings. Yep. Even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all you have in your life and all that is yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? And that's the key. I feel like having been here, done that, and I gotta be straight with you, the energy I get off these cards is several of you might have a mixed perception. Like I just said, I feel like this person's bitter and angry about wasting time, right? And everything, and I said this in the reading, and I'm just going to stand on it. I'm going to stand on it because I feel like this is a message. Regardless, you still had to learn the lesson. This person still had to go through all of the trials, all of the challenges, the theft, the effery, the third parties, the deceit, in order to man up, woman up, whatever, learn and be able to recognize it and deal with it on a healthy way, because where they're going to be encountering other people, other individuals, where they're going to be using those, that path to help other people navigate around deception, heartache, betrayal, sadness, so they can have enlightenment. Also, I do believe that this person started their awakening due to the betrayal of this breakup, not because of you, whoever I'm reading for, it was the other person. So this was a requirement. I swear, this is like the general feel of the readings that I see and hear and watch. So I have to believe that Spirit knows what they're doing, and we need to change our own perspective, because our attitude of gratitude allows us to transform and mutate the pain into positivity and power, right? For the betterment of the world, to heal ourselves, to heal others. But if we're harboring resentment, we stop that wheel from moving. We just stay there stuck in anger and sadness and etc. And it's hard to move forward. We aren't manifesting anything. So just know this is a very different reading for me. It was very, very specific. Very specific with the details, and I'm just so excited for a handful of you that get that phone call, because regardless if the relationship is restored in a romantic state, there's a lot of healing that happened with your person, and I believe from the conversation that you will have with this ex or this friend or whomever, this family member, I don't know who I'm reading for or why or what the situation is, they're going to tell you that they ended it. And it's a release, it's recovery from anxiety, because they're going to close this burden and quite honestly check that box of amend making to one of their individuals. I just feel like this person's gone through the ringer, and as have you. And if you're up for it, again, not everybody's gonna be up for it, and it's okay. I love you all. Don't need to know. It's your choice. I just work here. I always say that. I just work here. I just read the energy. I don't make the energy. I just read it. So I feel a lot of you are manifesting or had manifested this, and you released the expectation of anything happened this last full moon. You were just like, okay, if nothing happens, I'm resigned to forgive this person and move forward, regardless if I ever talk to this person again, right? And this is what happened, is you started that wheel because you released it. You finally let go of it. And now the universe can do something with that energy. And it prompted, or nudge, shove, prompted this person to act on what their intuition was saying, which is like the tipping point. I think they've always been working on it, but this was what it required. You needed to let go for them to do their job. Oh, lots of messages. So I'm happy if this resonates for you, and I'm here for you if you need to unpack it and talk about it. There's a link in the comment box. Just click it if you want to schedule some time with me, and we can do a private session. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. That way you're gonna know when I upload new content. And I am telling you, I am so grateful for you, the viewer, to give positive comments, support other people, because everybody's walk is different timelines, different journeys. This might be a reading that you heard 20 years ago and you're like, been there, done that. Thank you for the validation that I did the right thing, etc. Whatever that looks like. Or you're brand new in the journey and you're like just finding tarot and your mind's blown. That's kind of what we're doing here on Fourth Dimension, is we're all walking this journey together, learning things and being willing to share. So love and light to each and every one of you, and thank you for all of your support, generosity. I want to say a shout out for everybody that's given me a donation. That's always an unexpected surprise. Thank you so much. Love and light to each and every one of you, and until next time, bye.